problem is with NIDA having only a contract up to 2030. And I showed you with the development we did now with the school feeding program, that shed, the hammer mill, the mixing plant, 14 jobs created there. This shed, 3 silos, 5 million solar, the sand. There's a little bit too much investment for only 7 years. But I'll be thankful if I'm still there in 7 years and still alive and kicking. So I don't worry too much to think in a longer term, but we all have to worry to find a way that it's a permanent thing. And I'm sure I shortly touched with Governor on a small topic, and with our councillor we already discussed we want an advisory board here, and that advisory board we should have had it last month, ne? Yeah. We want 10 people together, our 2 neighboring headmen, another agricultural manager from maybe Mashare or another successful green scheme, 2 people from regional council, 2 from traditional authority, and we want to sit 4 times a year around the round table, discuss every problem and do what we think is right. I don't want an advisory board to just force things on and say like this or that, but I want really advice. And I know often the advice we are getting is very valuable. If I look at the advice we are getting from our headmen and headwoman, this puts us in a position where we don't have a lot of theft, no cable theft, no machines are stolen, very little our own people are stealing. Other green schemes are having big problems with theft. Now we don't have, because we are communicating with our people, and obviously we have to look at them. Sirkka is going to get a borehole now, Zinzi is getting a borehole when the machine is coming from Shitemo. And this development is with councillor and the headmasters and the headmen. They are deciding where is Sirkka's borehole and where is Zinzi's borehole, how, what, why, when. And that way we will be successful. That way we will work, it will go forward. I'm confident. And I'm open to all advice. I appreciate when you come and you say, hey, we Kwangalis, we are doing it like that traditionally. Learn. I will learn. As long as I'm here, I can learn. Yeah, we did not really have an elephant problem until now. They come shivering and afraid of people, and they stand in the field and they sleep there and they go out again. They will come sometime and be hungry and cause a havoc. I'm sure they will come sometime. But we are planning now with all the loose rocks we are collecting from the rocky fields. We are going to make a boundary fence with rocks where the elephants don't walk on, and we will give them a road to cross over to go peacefully to Angola and come back. And I think only with rocks and the rocks shaped properly and a nice way and some bushes and the water place on the southern side, I think they can move while we are planting. The biggest problem at the moment we have is guinea fowls and the small... But no, I don't think our serious real problems are the soil. We have to get the soil right, because fertilizer is expensive, because diesel is expensive. So the better the soil can be, the cheaper our inputs, our power, our water. We need to do crop rotation. We need to do intercropping. Your mothers have taught you all to plant mahango, maize, bambara nuts in between. That is the right thing. And we have to go in that direction. But we are on the way there. The solar plant will give us a lot of a balancing effect, a cheaper electricity bill, and especially in winter, where we normally in winter want to disconnect from Norit because of the high demand charges, then now in winter we can continue planting with solar pumped water. So in winter we know from experience from Kanikama, we know that we have got a lot of power. In Kanikama we used to keep the fields green and feed cattle on the green grass all year round on the solar. So here it will be similar. We just have to get into a cycle where we are having our fields green always. They should not get dry again, they must stay green. And obviously the solar is the cheapest way. As I calculate, it will take me 2 years, maximum 3 years, until the solar is paid for itself. And the biggest benefit is that we have every day, when we don't have rain, we will have sun and we have power. So if we don't have rain, we will pump water.
you.